their best on the road, and that's not lost on the Wizards. Here they are, coming into the arena earlier on. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here in South Florida. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Washington Wizards. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, for Bradley Beal, it all started with his shot. His mom was a great athlete in her own right, and she coached him. By age 7, he was making high school range threes. He said, "I just run from arc to arc. I loved it because you knew you had to guard me all the way out there. Everywhere I went, it was shooter, shooter. My name became shooter. Kevin, it still is."
It sure is. Thanks, David. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Dragic.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. All out there with Napier. Then there's Bradley Beal, and there's Bryant, and it's Bell in at the power forward. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. He's out there with Jimmy Butler. Hero out there with Myers Leonard, and it's Nunn in at the 1.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
Now here's Wall.
Hey, who's watching him?
Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Beal. Launches a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Nunn. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Butler to the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hero, no good. Napier feeling it out a bit. Here's Wall. Well, it's a new front office in Washington, and Greg, they've got their work cut out for him.
John Wall's huge Supermax contract as he deals with the Achilles injury. Tough questions to be answered about the direction they're going to take talent-wise.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Well, Steve, we're just halfway through the season. What stands out to you so far in what you've seen?
Well, I think for me is those teams that are underdogs, they're overachieving. And some of those teams that we had out in front, we start to nitpick what's wrong with those guys. I think the halfway point is for teams both underachieving, overachieving to start to really kick in. And some of those teams do and some don't.
And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Here's Leonard. The shot will not fall. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Last time they met was in Washington.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Bell with the block. For Washington, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Outside, Beal. There's the triple. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Beal's got 6 points.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Butler. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Adebayo nails the baby hook. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. All with it. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Detroit. And the wing jumper offline.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. He dishes it to Beal. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. He's got 8.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's none. Napier covering. Hero passes to Butler. Buries the long-range jumper.
I like this for Butler. When he hits the 3 ball, the defense has to play him honest, and that opens up driving lanes.
Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Beal against Butler. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Wizards have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's none. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Hero. Down low, deflects the pass. The leaner inside, and it's Miami with another.
He always goes strong to the basket when he gets great inside looks.
Now here's Napier. He's guarded closely. Beal up top. The pass to Wall. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Wall's got 5.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. That one's not going to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
None can't get it to fall.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Now here's Napier, guarded closer. The teardrop falls in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
The Heat trail by 8. Here's Nunn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's stolen by Bell. Throws it up high.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And when you think of Jordan Bell, you think of do-it-all big man.
Specifically how strong he is on defense. Great timing for blocking shots, good hands, and can guard anybody out on the floor. Can finish plays as well when moving at the hoop.
Wall. And it's Miami with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
And stolen by Napier. Wall wide open. The Wizards with another miss. The Heat trail by 10. Butler passes to Nunn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A smitty of recent players to enter the league. Which had rookie seasons that surprised you?
I think Donovan Mitchell, the way he came out of the gates. I knew Luka Doncic was good, but because I hadn't seen much film or seen him live, he surprised me. Trae Young, the way he's played from a small guard position, those are some of the guys that have surprised me. Some were high drive picks, and some were a little bit lower, but those are the 3.
And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's the reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
It's Crowder on the wing. Over Bertans. Shot by Crowder, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Bertans can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 10. Feeds it to Crowder. Bertans grabs the board.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Adebayo kicks to Crowder. Over Bertans. And the shot's good from Crowder.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Pass to Wagner. The dish now to Smith. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Beal against Iguodala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Iggy is so creative down low, just overwhelming the defense with his athleticism.
And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk checked in.
The charity stripe is far from the strongest part of Iggy's game, but he will hit him in crunch time.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Wizards leading by 6. Now here is Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Hachimura. Defended by Crowder. The Wizards with another miss.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Iguodala, no good. And the Wizards with possession. Beal, the pass to Smith. Pass to Hachimura. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Dragic with the drive. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Here's Hachimura. Defended by Crowder. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect. Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college. Hit over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor. He is really versatile. And I feel like he's putting it all together.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Robinson's checked in for Adebayo. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, we've seen it before. We're certainly seeing it right now, Smitty. The super team phenomena. Is there anything the league can or should do about that?
What I think they can do is being able to allow players to sign a longer-term deal. If a guy is, I would say, under contract for 6, 7, 8 years, then you won't see as much movement. But if you have these guys who are making so much money off the course from their endorsements, they're going to keep signing shorter deals, so they'll have the leverage to be able to move.
Here's Hachimura after the Heat pick up 2. 5 to shoot. Here's Bertanis. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Olynyk, and another basket for Miami.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's Smith. Dragic with some nice D.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Floats it up for Iguodala. Now Bertans. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Dragic got it. Good job in the low post. And now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Crowder. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And it goes down 2 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
Now here's Dragic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. And here's Iguodala outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Iguodala's got the game tied up here for Miami. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Smith against Dragic. Now here is Smith. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to Hachimura. Just 3 on the clock. And no good. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back with you right after this. You learn about Jimmy Butler, difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball, that's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for Washington. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. And it's Mahinmi in at the center position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Mahinmi. No good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 4. Right side, Dragic to the inside. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Dragic.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Gorn leading by example.
Smith on the wing. No points in the game yet for him.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Hachimura. Finished off the break. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And it's all about getting to the right spot, and Hachimura did just that in transition.
Outside, Dragic. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Beal. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Kicks to Mahinmi. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. A different look for Miami. Leonard comes in for Olynyk, and it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Washington, Jordan Bell's checked in for Bertinus, and it's Napier in for Smith. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
Beal at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Heroes checked in for Robinson. The Heat trail by 4. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Butler kicks to Dragic. Outer dishes to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's the danger in guarding Jimmy Butler. The defense gets a little bit overzealous, and they foul him.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
The first one falls.
From the 30th pick in the draft to perennial all-star, Jimmy Butler has come a long way in a short period of time.
The Wizards making a switch here. Wall's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Dishes to Beal. Baseline try. That shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. In the corner, Napier with it. The Wizards with another miss. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Crowder. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Crowder's got his second bucket tonight.
He finds a little space. Crowder plays offense with his mind as much as his physical ability.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Gets the pass to Leonard. Drills the baseline jumper. Leonard's got it all tied up now for Miami. Here's Napier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's Dragic with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Wall dishes to Mahimi. He kicks to Napier. 6 to shoot. And Leonard with the block. Beal against Butler. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. All with it. Now guarded by Crowder. There's the foul. It's on Mahimi. That is his first foul of the game. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Ian Mahimi. Heat have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside Leonard to the right side. Got a piece of it. Wall with the steal. Outside Beal. Five on the clock. And that one's on target from the wing. Beal's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Dragic. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound by Butler. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. A shot by Crowder, no good. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. From deep, Wall, no good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. It's stolen by Bryant. Wall, let's hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
That free throw, no good. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Beal can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Beal. For the 3. Great D that time from Beal. Washington leading now by 3. From the high post, he drills it. 9 points for John Wall.
He is a monster in transition. Wall operates in the open court at an elite level. I'm not sure there's anyone who finishes better on the break.
Now here's Leonard. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Sacramento. Over Bryant. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. With the floater. It's hauled in by the Heat. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
There's Dragic with the 3. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Outside Wall. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Wagner's checked in. And that one falls for John Wall.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
Now the pass to Butler. Here's Nunn. Good ball movement here by the Heat. From 8, and Adebayo with a nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter. Wizards leading by 4. And here's Napier. Outside Beal. That one wide left.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
All with it. 12 points for him. High post shot. Rebound by the Heat. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Nunn. Adebayo passes to Nunn. Shot clock at 5. Outside Butler. Fires for 3. Rebound Washington. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Washington leading now by 4. To the paint, here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Napier. He feeds it to Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Adebayo. Bryant with the rebound. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
A different look for Miami. Olynyk, he's checked in for Leonard. Robinson comes in for Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Hero. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. Ish Smith comes in for Shabazz Napier. Here's Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Inside, it's stolen by Bryant. Smith outside. And it's Wall, top of the key. Over Iguodala. They get it again. Wagner. It's blocked. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Nunn passes to Iguodala. He dishes it to Olynyk. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Bertanis, he's checked in for Washington. .44 seconds left now here in the second. The 9-foot shot, and the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 points.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. They've led by as much as 10. Passes it to Wagner. Smith outside. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Olynyk.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Wizards have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Heat trail by 7. Here's none. The pass to Robinson. Here's none over Smith. Here's Olynyk. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Bradley, great first half for you. Look, we know you come from a football-playing family. It looked like you wanted to establish control in a football-type way in the first half.
Oh, you have to. This is a physical game. You see the refs they call a lot of hard fouls, but sometimes they don't call them. So, I mean, you can't complain about it. You just have to just keep attacking. And these guys are big. I mean, this is the NBA, so you have to be physical and not complain and try to go strong every time you go to the basket.
Bradley, thanks for your time. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
Give it up for Bradley Beal. He's been awesome. Physical tool, 6'5", good athlete, terrific touch on the jumper. Scary thing, he's only getting better.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Heat trail by 7. Jimmy Butler is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's none in at the point guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And Washington has possession after the Heat pick up 2. And Wall kicks to Napier. Clock at 6. The kick out to Bryant. And the shot is long. And Miami shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wizards leading by 3. Outside, Wall. And the layup falls. Wall's got 16 points.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Here's none. Hero passes to Leonard. Here's none. Trying to get open is Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Miami, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Wall passes to Bryant. Now here's Napier. Outside Bryant. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Butler with the jam.
Everything's been working for Butler tonight. He's developing the identity of a superstar.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Bell. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Wall uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. It's good. Wall's got 20 points.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Adebayo passes to Hero. The 9-foot shot, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Here is Wall. After the Heat pick up 2. And Wall with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. That's tipped. Pass to Leonard. Here's none. Defended by Bryant. Here's Butler, and it's sent back by Bryant. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Wizards making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in. Pass to Bell. Adebayo against Mahimi. Butler feeling out a bit. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Outside, Beal. That one, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Passes it to Crowder. It's stolen by Bell. Beal with it. Now guarded by Crowder. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Hero. Rebound, Washington. Bell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Washington calls timeout. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You look at Brooklyn, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And right now for Miami, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
Now, here is Bell. He averages about 5 points a game. Wizards passing it around to the paint. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Bell. That's now 22 points for Bradley Beal. Here's Dragic, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You take a look at Beal, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Ball against Iguodala. Oh, that's offensive interference. Olenek, he's checked in for the Heat. Then for the Wizards, Davis Bertans comes in for Jordan Bell. And Smith subbed in for Napier. The Heat have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Outside, Butler fires the 3 in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Nice job by Butler. Really worked on the catch-and-shoot jump shot, getting it off a little bit quicker.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mahinmi kicks to Smith. Now, here's Mahinmi. Clock at 4. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Wall. 22 points for him. The pass to Mahinmi. Can they get it? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Washington, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. That free throw good for Mahinmi. Robinson's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Mahinmi hits them both. The Heat leading by 4. Dragic dishes to Olenek. Over Mahinmi. Olenek can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Pass to Iguodala. Over Wall. Here's Crowder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
And, you know, Smitty, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Crowder. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, ranked a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good from Crowder.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Wizards trail by 6. Smith the pass to Hachimura. Lays it up and banks it in. Hachimura's got 5 now.
Understanding how to burn the defense in those sets. Hachimura doesn't rush anything. Lets the play develop naturally.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. And he can't hit the second. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Hachimura. That one doesn't go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here's Wall. 22 points for him. Here's Hachimura. And it's Dragic off the drive. Count that bucket. Dragic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wizards have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Wizards. And there's the feed to Olynyk, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 9 assists now tonight. Smith with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Hachimura. 14 feet away. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Dragic goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dragic has got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Wizards with possession. 7-point differential. Ball against Iguodala. Passes to Wagner. It's stolen by Dragic. Robinson left side. Right side Crowder. 1:53 left to play here in the third. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Napier's checked in. Wall against Iguodala. In the corner, Napier with it. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Hachimura controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Number 1, John Wall.
You know, you watch him on a game-in, game-out basis, and he just puts on a clinic defensively, both in terms of effort and technique at that off-guard spot.
His technique is so great, but it's that effort you talked about that has him at the top of this list. He puts so much into his defense, he just never lets up on that end of the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Washington. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Wall.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Dragic finds Leonard. Trying to get open is Crowder. Leonard, no luck. The Wizards shooting 43% from the field. Now, here's Napier. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Wagner. Shoots over Dragic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Andre Iguodala. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Nunn, covered by Wall. Leonard inside, over Wagner, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 10.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Wall passes to Bertens. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. This one for 3. They get it back. The pass to Wagner. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He's got 5.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Nunn passes to Leonard. Misses off the left iron. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Napier is out there with Wall, and it's Wagner in at center. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Washington making some changes. Thomas Bryant comes in for Davis Bertans, and Beal subbed in for John Wall.
One shot.
And Leonard no good on that one. Wizards trail by 4. Now here's Napier. Pass to Beal. Outside Bryant from downtown. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Nunn. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in.
One shot.
Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Hachimura. That one falls.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Hero passes to Leonard. Here's Hero. Sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Now Napier. Swiped it away. Here's Nunn. And he converts the layup.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Napier. The Heat getting the bucket. Outside Bryant. And Beal kicks to Bryant. Takes a three. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 5 assists tonight.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Here's Nunn. Lays it up off the glass. Nunn's got 9 points here in the second half. So it's the Wizards now. And here's Napier. Outside Bryant, the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And slam dunk by Butler.
I love his mindset on that drive, Jimmy Butler. No one wants to get in his way when he's on the attack.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Napier dishes to Beal. And he swishes it right through. Beal's got 24 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Nunn. Passes it to Adebayo. Out left to the wing. Here's Hero. Rebound, Washington. Beal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
And the Wizards with possession, following the score by Miami. Here's Hachimura. He gets it in there. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Hero, he can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Bryant. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 9 points. Let's a floater go. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Washington making some changes. Jordan Bell's checked in for Wagner, and it's John Wall in for Hachimura. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. We'll see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thanks, David. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Hero. Nunn passes to Hero. Over Wall. That one, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Here's Beal. To the inside. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Napier. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good. Wizards trail by 10. Outside, Wall. The pass to Beal from outside the arc, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. And that's now 27 points for Beal.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Hero. Pass to Nunn. Three-pointer, trying to get open is Adebayo. Nunn can't get it to fall. Down low, here's Wall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Now here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. The 9-footer's on the mark. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Napier after the Heat pick up 2. To the paint, here's Bell. That's tipped. Here's Nunn. Napier covering. Beal with the steal. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nunn. Bullseye. Nunn's got 12 points in just the second half.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Wizards trail by 9. To the middle, here's Wall. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Nunn passes to Butler. Now Adebayo. Passes it to Nunn from deep. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Goran Dragic has checked in for the Heat. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Some solid defense from Butler.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Adebayo, again the Heat, good for 2. And the Wizards with possession, 9-point game. Outside, Wall, the 11-footer, and that one good. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. The Heat leading by 7. And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
He lobs it up. Adebayo throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Wall, no luck.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Hero. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. Wizards trail by 11. Inside, here's Bell. And the rejection by Leonard. Count it. Here's Dragic. Here's Hero. Nice D from Wall. Washington has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. They get the rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Right there, Bell with the athleticism, attacks the offensive boards. This is where he can pick up some easy points.
A free throw drops for Bell. Now a timeout called by Miami. The Heat leading by 6. And it's Dragic off the drive. Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Leonard. Miami no good on that time either. The Wizards shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Napier. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Leonard against Bell. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Wizards trail by 7. Wall finds Napier. Rebound by Butler. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Washington. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And Wall kicks to Napier. And another miss by Washington.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Here's Wall. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Napier. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Dragic taking his time here. Pass to Adebayo. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. But they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
This is his kind of move. The little up fake. Dragic, a slide creator on the offensive end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
A rare bad trade by the San Antonio Spurs. Dragic was their second-round pick in 2008. They traded his rights to the Suns for a player who didn't even make the roster.
And Goran Dragic drops them both.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The 17-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
When you look at Ish, more than stats, he provides poise and he provides leadership.
Smith against Dragic. And so it's the Heat winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball's a game of runs. They got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last one, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.